Have you ever heard those words? So be strong and courageous. They sound like a coach's pep talk before the big game, don't they? A call to straighten your shoulders and puff out your chest. It's a command, for sure. A directive to stand tall when your knees want to buckle. But it is so much more than just a command. It is a promise wrapped in an instruction. Look closer at the words that follow. God doesn't just tell you to be brave and then leave you to figure it out. He gives you the very reason you can be. He tells you exactly why your heart doesn't need to pound like a drum against your ribs. It's because He is right there with you. This isn't about mustering up your own strength. We've all tried that, haven't we? We grit our teeth and tell ourselves, I can do this, and for a little while maybe we can. But our own supply of courage runs out. It's like a phone battery that wasn't plugged in overnight. It starts strong, but by mid-afternoon it's blinking red. God's invitation to be strong and courageous is different. It's an invitation to plug into His power source. He is the well that never runs dry, the eternal generator of strength. The command is not a burden to carry, but a key to unlock the strength He has already set aside just for you. For the Lord your God will personally go ahead of you. Let those words sink in for a moment. He will personally go ahead of you. This isn't a delegated task. God doesn't send an angel or a lower-level assistant to scout the path. He, the creator of the cosmos, the King of all kings, goes Himself. He steps into your tomorrow before you ever do. He walks through the hallways of the hospital before your appointment. He sits in the boardroom before your big presentation. He enters the quiet of your home long before you return to face an empty chair. He is the trailblazer, clearing the path. He knows every twist, every turn, every pothole before your foot ever touches the ground. This changes everything, doesn't it? We often look at the future like an unmapped jungle. Dense fog hangs in the air. Strange sounds echo from the trees. We clutch our maps, but they seem useless. We don't know what lies just a few feet ahead. A hidden pit? A tangled mess of vines? A dangerous predator? This uncertainty is what fuels our fear. But faith tells a different story. Faith reminds us that someone has already walked this path. Someone has already faced down the dangers. Someone has already charted the safest course. Our God has gone ahead. The path may be new to us, but it is well trodden by Him. Do not be afraid. Do not panic before them. This part of the promise is so practical. God knows our human tendency. He knows that when the walls start closing in, our first instinct is to panic. Our hearts race. Our breathing gets shallow. Our thoughts spin out of control like a carousel gone wild. We may not be facing down literal armies with swords and shields, but we face our own giants every single day. For some, the giant is the fear of failure. It's the voice that whispers, "Don't even try. You're just going to mess it up." This giant stands between you and your dreams, paralyzing you with the dread of not being good enough. For others, the giant is loneliness. It's the heavy silence in an empty house. It's the feeling of being unseen in a crowded room. Then there is the giant of uncertainty. This giant thrives in the unknown spaces of life. It's the worry over a child's future. It's the anxiety of a medical test result that hasn't come back yet. It's the fear of losing a job in a shaky economy. This giant makes you feel like you're walking on a tightrope with no safety net below. We also face the giant of regret. It's the constant replay of past mistakes. It's the what-ifs. It's the if-onlys that haunt our quiet moments. This giant chains us to our yesterday, convincing us that we are defined by our worst moments and can never be free. Consider the young professional starting a new job. She is brilliant, she is capable. But the giant of inadequacy follows her down the office hallways. It tells her that she doesn't belong. How does trust in God actually help us face these giants? Well, it acts as a shield. The Bible talks about the shield of faith, and honestly, it's not just a poetic metaphor. A shield doesn't eliminate the enemy's arrows, but it stops them from piercing you. When the arrow of anxiety, the what-if thought, comes flying at you, faith is what you hold up. Faith says, even if that happens, God will be with me. Even if the worst comes to pass, He will not abandon me. The arrow may still be fired, but it clangs harmlessly against the shield instead of lodging in your heart. Trusting God intercepts the fear before it can take root and grow into panic. This trust is not a one-time decision, but a moment-by-moment practice. It's a conscious choice to redirect your thoughts. When the fear of financial trouble begins to whisper, you can choose to listen to it, or you can choose to remember the promise. It seems like a contradiction, doesn't it? Be strong by surrendering. Be courageous by giving up control. But this is the upside-down economy of God's kingdom. Our strength is made perfect in weakness. Our greatest power is found when we finally admit that we have none. Surrender is not waving a white flag to your fears. It is waving a white flag to your own efforts to conquer them. It's the moment you stop wrestling with the giant and instead turn and fall into the arms of God. It is in that act of letting go that you find a strength that is not your own. The promise is not that you will avoid the valley of the shadow of death. The promise is that you will walk through it. And the most important part of that promise is that you will not walk through it by yourself. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. This is the bedrock of our courage. God's presence is not a fair weather phenomenon. He doesn't just show up for the sunny days on the mountaintop. He is the God of the valleys. He is most present when the shadows are longest and the path is darkest. He is not afraid of your darkness. He is not repulsed by your weakness. He draws nearer. Failure is one of our deepest fears. We fear we will fail in our careers, our relationships, our faith. But here is the promise. He will not fail you. Your plans may fail. Your strength may fail. Your health may fail. But he will not. His grip on you is not dependent on your grip on him. When your fingers are slipping, his hand is firm. When you feel like you are failing him, he is not failing you. He is constant. He is steadfast. His faithfulness will never, ever crumble. Knowing this allows you to get back up when you stumble. The fear of abandonment is just as primal. So, what does this mean for you today on this ordinary Friday, September 12th, 2025? It means you can face whatever this day holds with a quiet confidence. You can look at your to-do list, your worries, your challenges, your fears, and you can breathe. You can be strong and courageous, not because you have it all together, but because the one who holds it all together has you. Your courage is not a feeling you have to muster up. It is a person you get to walk with. It's a simple, profound reliance on the presence of God in your life. Your future may look foggy from where you stand. You may not know what next week, next month, next year will bring. You don't have to. You don't need to see the entire path. You only need to see the one who has gone before you. Your job is to take the next step, trusting that he is already there. Your journey is a series of next steps, each one taken with the hand of a faithful guide. You can face what is before you. You will get through this. You will get through it not because you are strong, but because he is. You will be courageous not because you are fearless, but because he is faithful. Step into your tomorrow not with dread, but with hope. A new day is dawning, and your God is already there. He is waiting for you, ready to walk with you, ready to be your strength. Be strong and courageous, dear friend, for the Lord your God is with you, always.